Hey, hey, it's Rosa and Raya. Now this is a part two of the video we just completed shampooing with the Silver Slay Revitalizing Lemongrass and Rosemary Cleanser. And then right now I have the Lemongrass and Rosemary Deep Conditioner. That's what's in my hair right now currently. So I'm about to rinse out the conditioner in these sections. Now, so that we can go ahead and start the styling process. And we're using the Silver Slay. Again, this is a second video, a second live, because I think the first one may not have been set up correctly. It's okay. Trying to figure out what's going on. Welcome to the live. So we are doing part two. And I am rinsing out the conditioner so that we can go in with the styler. But I'm going to use some of the conditioner, the Ecoslay or the Silver Slay conditioner. It says you can use that, a little bit of it as a leave-in. So I'm going to do that. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. Hi. I don't want to butcher your name, but welcome to the live. So I am MrsRosaMonty. Thank you for liking. I'm good today. How are you? Yeah, I figured something was going on with the live I just had. It didn't have not one person, but one person come in the live, and that was strange for the last 40 minutes. Yes, manager, I do recognize you. Your name, yes. I recognize you. So we're trying a new product. This is my second time using it, but the first time doing it on live. So how are you doing? How have you been? Manish meter. Like all times, you're looking beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate that. So I'm rinsing out the hair in sections so I can keep my order. You was waiting for a long time, and I just was live. I was live for over 40 minutes, 50 minutes, or whatever, and I noticed only one person was in the live, and so I must have set something, some parameters wrong. So I went ahead and stopped the live, you know, like after that process, and I was like, let me try it one more time. And as soon as I tried it, because I normally know I get tons of people in here. You was driving because you joined late. Okay, no worries. No worries. I just appreciate you joining. Appreciate you joining. Yeah, so have you been getting in your movement? Working out, walking, playing pickleball, strength training, whatever it might be. Have you been getting it in? So, but yeah, we're in the, we're rinsing out the detangler, the conditioner. And I keep detangling in all the stages, making sure it stays the same. But even with these gloves on, I can tell that my hair is nice and soft. Rinsing out all these sections, and Oh, thank you. You're all so sweet. All right, this last section up front. Gotta lift that out. So this conditioner smells amazing. The shampoo and the conditioner is lemongrass, rosemary. Smells amazing. Has a light floral scent to it. I just realized as I'm rinsing it out, I was like, I always forget to make sure my sections in my hair are like I want them before I rinse out the conditioner. And I just forgot again. It's okay. Y'all know I hate water in my face. Michael K, no, I'm not washing any dye out. This is the color of my hair, and I don't dye it. I am washing my hair. It's like a hair tutorial. So that's how it's allowed, Jonah. So that is my hair with no product in it. And now I'm gonna go and just double check to make sure all my sections are right before I knew. I kept feeling the base of this twist was there. Just took twist out of my hair and I kept feeling that over there. So let me get my little rat tail comb to, what time is it right now? About 5, maybe about 5:15 or so, I guess. I don't know, something like that. A.M. Early in the morning. Trying to get this done before I get my day started. So I'm ready for the work week. And I don't have to do it late in the evening. Man, if you can keep messaging in the live stream, there's nothing wrong with it. All right, so I think that is how I want it to be. Nice straight part. It's a straight part. Now I want to make sure I'm going to take this section and put it back up. The talking makes the time go past. Amber, thank you so much. Was it Ming GKO? Hi, good afternoon. Your time. So it is morning. It's a.m. It's about 5 something in the morning. I know I just turned 5 not too long ago. So why are you becoming? Yeah. Man, as you're a regular in the live, I appreciate you. So I'm just going to, before I get to going to finish this up, I'm just cleaning up my mess. When you do conditioner, it's all over the place. And I like to get it out of the way So on here it tells you that you can use a little bit of the deep conditioner. You can use a little bit of the deep conditioner as a leave-in. So that's what we're going to do on today. Put a little bit in as a leave-in. So I'm just trying to inch a little bit. I don't want a whole lot to come out. Alright, so we're taking that small bit there. Thank you for your support, Manus. I'm not sure about what they're talking about with the messaging. You can chat in the live. You're not saying anything inappropriate. If you do, I will kick you out the live. Plain and simple. But okay, so we're putting in some of the leave-in, some of the conditioner as leave-in. I'll put a little bit there. And I'm going to rub my hands together and put some here. The last time I didn't do this, but I'm going to do this now. And so that amount that I put in there is for these two sections. Making sure the hair is nice and coated, but not too much. And I'm pulling out any shed hair. Thank you, Manish. Have a great day. Be safe out there driving. Alright, so we got it in. I don't know if it translates on the camera, but I'm telling you, my silver is like shining. Shining bright, and that's one thing that I noticed when I use this product. That my shield has left my silver shining beautifully. So we're gonna take that off there, and I'm going to twist this up. And we're going to go to the next two sections. I'll put a clip here. And I'm going to go in with a little more conditioner. I want to be careful not to get too much to come out. Going in with that much, and I'm going to use it on those two sections as my leave-in. Again, this is the second time using this product, but I didn't. Welcome, Salima. Welcome to the live. Did I not untwist it? No, just a lot of hair right here. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this, and work it through. The hair. So this is the only step that I didn't do last time. Hopefully it doesn't affect my results. But I do like to use a leave-in. And the last time I did not use a leave-in. But this time I am using a leave-in. And with using this product. So I'm gonna go use this to separate that hair a little bit. Don't want it to be a clean part or anything like that, but I'm just trying to, let's see. I do it better with my fingers every time. Don't forget to tap the screen to like the live. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. We got 34 people sitting there watching, so you could touch the screen. So now we're going to start to apply our one styler. The moisturizer was the deep conditioner, and this line has one styler. And for gray hair, that's saying a lot to use one styler. So hold on, I want to almost like shake it up a little. So this is my version of shaking it up. This is the Vanilla Whip Styling Gel from Ecoslay, their Silver Slay line. So you see how it doesn't have, it's colorless. And this, you can pick it up, flop, okay? So that's the amount I'm gonna put in that whole back section. You see it's kind of slimy, snotty like. I I post content on my YouTube page and my Instagram, and on Instagram, and I use other products, but I actually use, I'm not an influencer like that. Whatever you see me use, I use, right? So they actually saw, Ecoslay, the company, saw my walking videos, and they were always commenting on my walking videos, saying that they love my hair because they were like, we love how you just wear your hair, proudly, my gray hair, my gray natural hair, proudly. And so they posted one time, can you check your messages? So I checked my messages, and they had reached out and said, we would love for you to try our new line called Silver Slay, and it's made especially for gray hair. And gave me all the information, gave me their site to look it over, and if I was interested, to let them know, because they would like to do something, like for me to use the product. So they reached out. Well, I looked it up, and I talked to some of my other gray hair friends, and they had the product, but they purchased the product, but they hadn't used it. Some of them had not used it because they didn't see anybody with hair like mine, like theirs, using the product. It was more people with silkier textures and stuff like that. So I'm just going through, you see how it's starting to define the hair? So I'm going to put one more amount like that in that section, and then twist it up. So anyway, long story short, I agreed to try the product, but I was just trying it. I was concerned because I didn't see anybody. I went looking on YouTube, I went looking on their page. They had people using different products, but this product had always, I saw people with silkier textures, or they did a twist out or something like that. So I was afraid this was not going to work for my hair, because I don't just use one product. And I was shooketh. I know that's not a word, but look at that. Look at how my hair is defining, and it's just this one product. So I was scared, but they did tell me I could do a twist out if, if I wanted to, but I really wanted to try and do a wash and go, and the proof is in the pudding. If you don't know me by now, know this about me. If something doesn't work, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to ever see it, because I'm never going to show you. I'm never going to talk about it. because it doesn't work. If something does work, prepare to be sick of me, because I'm going to tell you about it. Okay? So, this is how I do all of my wash and goes. I, like, put the product in, allow it to marinate together in my hair. But you see how it starts, right? And I also like to put product in my hair, like not soaking wet. I'll add water at the end, but I want it to be damp when I apply. And it works. I don't care what I'm using, it seems like it works better that way for me. Don't forget to like the live. If you're sitting in here, enjoying the live, because you've been sitting in here for a little bit, go ahead and, it doesn't hurt to give me a thumbs up. So this is what I have on my hand. I'm going to turn around so you can see me apply it. I do it like in a ponytail motion, just trying to make sure it's all in my hand and nothing's going to fall. And from the bottom up, like in a ponytail motion. So open it up and make sure I get it on the inside. I'm wiping off anything else on my glove. Going on this other side. Make sure I get it on the inside. And start to work it into my strands. Again, this is just one gel. And this is the only gel that I'm going to use on my hair. And with this gray hair, that's saying a lot. Welcome to the live. See, I turn back around and I still don't see any more thumbs up. We got 41 people sitting in here with 5 thumbs up, guys. Doesn't cost you nothing. It just helps my channel. And I would truly appreciate it. Thank you. I see the thumbs up. I got a 6th one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Welcome, Chris, to the live. So look, we're getting there, right? With that. And we're going to go in with another. I think I use more product than most people, but I got a lot of hair. Oh, thank you. I see another thumbs up. You're awesome, guys. So I'm adding some more. And I happen to have some water on the glove and it kind of moves around and it's not spreading around, so I don't want to drop any. But this was a good sign to me that it was a creamy gel, but it's like a thick gel. So that was a good sign for me that it was going to hold my hair. Once I got it out of the bottle, to see how it was. And then I'm trying to make sure I got it at the ends, but I also want to make sure, let me get this down here, that I'm getting it up here at the top, because sometimes I don't give enough love to the top of my hair here. So, again, always detangling, in my opinion. Yep, I am somebody's Gma, that's what I call myself. I don't know about that, but yeah. I have a granddaughter that turns, I have a granddaughter that turns 19 today. So, yep, I'm somebody's Gma. I sure am. And I bet you I can outrun circles around you. So be nice. And I'm gonna be nice. So, but look at that. Yes, yes, honey, yes. So, but yes, Salima, it does promote the product, and that's, like, so. And then somebody did ask me how, I think it was you asked how I found out about the product, but that's how I found out, because they reached out to me, and with them reaching out to me, I'm gonna post a video that I did for them, in exchange for the product that they gave me. Salima, I will tell her happy birthday. She will like that. I will tell her. In exchange for the product, I did a video for them. Again, I made sure I told people, because folks follow me and they know what I use. I told them that it was my first time using the product, and I was afraid, but I was shocked what it did. And from the shampoo, which is very moisturizing, to the conditioner, which is nice and moisturized. My hair is very moisturized on every stage, and it just continues. So they have a lot of, like, in the conditioner, it has I might be saying it wrong, but babasu oil, jojoba, argan oil, what is the olive? Not olive. What's the other one? Darn. Avocado oil in it, but it doesn't wear your hair down. And it is very. If you need moisture, you have gray hair, it is the thing to do. Now, I know people have asked, what if I don't have gray hair? Can I use it? They'll tell you it's made for gray hair. Anybody can use it. But it's made specifically for gray hair, because they know that we need the moisture. Yes, good natural rooted items. I'm telling you, so much so that after a while you have to put the product, you can go to Ecoslay site and they have a list of their products and what has to be refrigerated, because they don't put preservatives in their products. That's a win-win for me. I have a tangle right there. So look at that. So we're gonna put a little bit more. Oh, I got some at the base of my glove. Want to get everything on there. Helps the hair stay shiny. Yeah, and glossy. And I'm telling you, let me tell you one thing that I noticed that was amazing to me. I see it here, but I was outdoors when I did my first set with them. I was outdoors getting something out the car. The sun was shining. I looked in my rearview mirror. My silver was shining. I mean, it was like glistening, and my white hair was just like, it was just shining. I was like, my goodness. I didn't notice that until I've used, these products. So, yeah. The glossiness, it's in there. It is in there. So, and I love the fact that there are no dyes in the product. So I love that. So we're gonna get this in the front. I always, it's what you see more of. And so I want to make sure I spend time here. But I love the fact that, normally you see me put on something, then I put on something else, and I put on something else. I still love all my other products. Don't get it twisted. But it's good to, in my opinion, kind of venture out, try something new. I mean, I was a little hesitant to try it. I did talk to other people to find out, so I knew a lot of people had it. They just they hadn't tried it, but they purchased it. And so for me, it was, you know what? The reason why I started my YouTube channel, because I didn't see people with hair like mine, doing tutorials on the stuff I wanted to see. So I was like, let me be the change that I want to see. So that's why I come on live and show you how I do some things, because I know somebody's looking for it. Even if it's just a small group of people, I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not being monetized for this. This is me being what I am, helpful. And that's what I like to do. So I'm gonna break this into two, that top and that bottom. Let me take that off right there. And put this there. Well, you enjoy. I don't know if you can touch. I have to go peace and love. Many more respect. Very resourceful. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you too as well. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. So I am adding this. You see, that is that. That may be all that's needed for this section. I think that was a lot. Bye. Halima, I appreciate you. So I easily went 6 days. I could have gone longer, but I normally try to go only 4 to 5 days. But I was on day 6 when I decided to reset my hair. So I'm going to take whatever little product is coming off there and put that on this section. That there. So taking with this residue and start putting it on this section before I add more. Just take and clip that off. So I'm getting down to the bottom of this. It's a lot. 2 in that section. Normally try to get the base first, but kind of went in the middle. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Welcome to the live with Rosa and Ryan. This is our styling portion. We are using the Silver Slay Vanilla Whip. Just that one styler to style my hair. So I have Vanilla Whip styler on this section, on all the sections except this one. We try to get it all in first. Then I come back and define the sections. So there's that. do this like I'm supposed to, get it from the bottom and work my way up. That vanilla whip. It is easy to apply. This is only my second time using it, but I like the fact that it's just one styler. I already put in my leave-in conditioner, which was the deep conditioner. They tell you can use the deep conditioner as a leave-in as well. You know, like, so once you rinse out the deep conditioner, you can add just a little bit to your hair. And so that's what I did. I added it to my hair. And I'm going to go in with the rest of this. And I love the fact that they have these recyclable pouches for the product. They do give, you know, you can get glass containers or containers. Not sure if they're glass. I have to go back and look at it. I have the containers, but I like the recyclable pouches. This is my area up front that likes to get frizzy fast, so we want to concentrate more product up here. And that was the other thing that I was amazed at, is that when I applied the gel, this one gel, and I just added more in this section up here, it held down that section. It really did. So whoever's their chemist that, you know, came up with the formula for the gray, they were spot on. They knew what they were talking about. So I'm going to twist this up and allow it time to marinate together while I go back and start to define my other sections. And I need to put my shower cap on because I like to hold in the moisture while I do that. So I'm going to twist those together so I can use the same clip. So we have apply the vanilla styling whip to our strands. I'm trying to get all the goodies. That's what I do love. You ain't leaving nothing in this. Okay. So I think I started over here. I'm gonna put that up there on this section. And look at how that hair just defined together with that one styler. One styler. I'm like, okay, Ryan, do the darn thing. So now we're going to go in to define her. All we're going to do is I want to look and make sure I need to open my other one. So that's all I do to define her, is to start to smooth the product in more. Let me get a clamp to separate the hair so I won't confuse it. I'm gonna smooth. Put a little water now. I'm gonna smooth and drop. Smooth and drop. This is how I define my hair with any of the products I've been using. And this is how I did it the last time. It worked out fine. So if it ain't broke, we're not fixing it. I'm not gonna change something that's working. There. I'm gonna put a little water. And it's just defining like it wants, how it want to naturally separate. That's where I'm kind of letting it go. And I told you I was going to put my shower cap on, and I didn't. You need that on here. It holds in the moisture for me as I'm styling my hair. So there you go. There, it's on. I'm going to remove this out of the way so that I can get to that hair. It naturally wants to separate. You can see how it's separating where it wants, and I'm just going with it. Put water on this whole thing right there. That section is nice and defined. I like it. I like it. All right. That's me admiring my curls, y'all. I don't know what I did. I'm trying to, oh. Clip under there, maybe it's holding, yep, it was holding it, so. There was two clips under there, and one was holding it in. I like how that looks. I'm going to put water for the whole section. Whatever product comes off, I'm putting it back on. And I'm just smoothing and dropping. Smoothing and dropping. just right there. I'm going to go and touch that hair. Smooth it. Make sure those, well, with my high porosity hair, the cuticle is laying down, but you know, we're smoothing the hair. I don't want any knots or tangles. And then dropping it when I play with the hair. Whew. Hands be tired. But at this stage, I probably would have been going in with another gel. There you go. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Drop. Drop. Whew. And drop. This is an arm workout. All right, here we go. Make sure you're still here. Smooth. My arm is tired. Take a break for a second and drop. Am I pulling hair from the other side? No, I'm not. I don't think I am. Smooth and drop. It was like 3 in 1. Put that one right there. This is going to be separated into 2. Smooth. Drop. Smooth drop. Smooth drop. Last one. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Drop. Whew. Drop. Okay. That's that. Now we just got this little piece of the top portion of that. Whew. I need a break. So I'm going to add a little water. Put this in. Oh, and I didn't flake. I didn't flake for the duration of this set that I did last time. No flaking. Again, in just one product as the styler. Thought I saw a shed hair, guys. I try not to keep moving with those. Alright, smooth. Drop. Smooth. That one's dropping right there. Drop. Put that product back on my hair. Smooth drop. Smooth drop. And I felt that fall. Just trying to make sure I get it all. Okay. Okay, let me smooth it. I'm trying to see where I can separate it. raking once, kind of going through just to get it detangled, and then smooth down the shaft and drop. Smooth down the shaft, drop. Smooth drop. Smooth drop. Try to find a clamp. And then come up there with it, this hair. And then just smooth drop. Smooth drop. Oh, thank the Lord the back is done. Smooth and drop. So, I think that looks nice. Looks good. And we're on to the front with my extra clips. I'm going to go ahead and cover that hair because we start losing moisture. Anyway, that helps me to hold it in. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. I don't know if I'm going to add water. Let's see. Get all of that in. Leaning my head over so I don't have to use a clip right now at the moment. Trying to make sure I define all of that hair. I'm going to do that to this one. Twirl around my finger. Get a clamp put there. See that little baby curl. Welcome to the live. Don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live. So I'm going to add a little water. And smooth and drop. Smooth and drop. Smooth and drop. Smooth and drop. I think I'm going to add a little water to this whole section like I did in the back. That's the only thing that'll be different is I added water at this stage instead of waiting until I finish the whole section and then put water on there. Smoothing and dropping. Just trying to separate it. Smooth and drop. Last section. Alright. So that's all. To find where I cut piece of hair. Shit. Was that hair? It's still there. So it gotta be here, I guess. Okay. And then I like to put a clamp right there. Let me see if I'm messing her up. I'll put her in there. I don't think so, but I don't think so. I think she looks more moisturized in the bags. So back in the bag she goes. I didn't do this last time either, but so I'll blame any of this for any anomalies. So I'm going to add a little water to my hand. And I'll go in, clip, smooth the hair, smooth and drop, smooth and drop, smooth and drop. Oh. That one, as you can see, has a little tangle. And we're going to take our time to work out that angle. Glove. I'm sorry, let me move back in the camera so you can see I'm trying to come up from the top and work my way down to that area. Some water on there because water's going to help us. There you go. Smooth and drop. Smooth and drop. And no knot. So be gentle with your hair. Don't just, pull on it when it gives you some resistance. If something is there. Just need to figure out what it is. And knot and work it through. Sometimes you might have to cut it out, all depends, but take the time to work it through. Is my suggestion to you. And water will help you get it out. Alright, so we're smoothing, smoothing, smoothing. And drop in. And when you watch the replay, you can always fast forward to these sections. Because I do the same thing all over, but if you're like me, one of those people that like to watch the process, then that's why I do this as well. For people like me. Just trying to get the bag to reveal the hair I want to be working with. Now I already can tell that this is a shed hair, so it was hanging longer, and I know that it was a shed hair because it was hanging longer, but I also know that my stylist, she did her thing. As you know, my mom would say, you cook something really well, you put your foot in it. But she put her foot in it with this cut, but she made sure my cut was on point. And it translates well from the wash and go to the twist out, to my styles. So I know, see, Ryan has really grown. I'm going to scoot down, let you see all the length. She's always longer on the top. So I'm going to take some water. I'm going to put this product back on. I'm going to take a little water and smooth that hair. And I'm going to go ahead and take the bag off at this point. because this hair is going to go back there on top of the bag. So. Go smooth and drop backwards. I think I just dropped in the water. Smooth and drop. Come up here to the front some. Smooth and drop. I like to leave the water on. It keeps the moisture in the air. Remember I told you how my hair is thinner up here in the top? So I gotta be careful. And it has, this is where a lot of my white hair is concentrated. That's where those, I'm gonna say thin, it's fine strands, there you go, are in there with those, mixed in with those other strands, and they'll kind of get tangled on each other. And I feel like a knot in this hair. So I'm just smooth until I don't feel that anymore. And drop that back. Okay. So there's that. This is this hair. And I like to define that hair going backwards. Then we're going to take a little bit of water. This is where I apply the water. In my hair. Getting to the finish line, but you can already see where it looks good with this one styler. It's like the home stretch. My arms get so tired being in the air. So I commend you when you go this route. But I love the fact that, you know, I don't have to do my hair for days. So this is all worth it to me. And I'm not putting in, you know, harmful chemicals into my hair. Chemicals. So I think I said chemicals into my hair. Some nice, clean, botanical-based products. There's no harmful preservatives. So I'm going to put a little water on my hands and apply to this hair so I can get in there and separate it. You see that line is white and it's salt and pepper. Again, if I would have parted in the middle, you would see it very well. The white and the salt and pepper. I think over the years she's gotten even whiter. And I have a great aunt who, her and her sister are like totally, the hair is totally white. And I think, you know, my father was like, his hair was, he had a lot of salt and pepper in his hair as well. My mom barely had any gray, but the aunts that I'm telling you about is on my mom's father's side, you know, so things skip a generation or two. But look at the definition, guys. I don't know. This surprises me this is the second time. This is surprising me on this time too. Using this product, that it was just one gel. Put a little water on my hands so I hair without pulling the hair. There you go. And then we got probably 2 more sections to go. This one, the other one's trying to fight back after I put it back in the bag. We are not pulling you. Okay. This last section right here. So then what we're going to do is I'm going to shake it forward a little bit. Let's see what she looks like in the back. We're going to shake it forward. Like a little church shake. Not violent. And that is beautiful, in my opinion. And guess what? My opinion is the one that counts. Because this is my head of hair. That is beautiful. Moves well. I think I got my parts right. So we're gonna go and get under the dryer. We are gonna, you know, I have a, for those of you who watch me all the time, you know I got an intake dryer. So I have to put a, I have to put this hair net on my hair. But what I am going to do is see if I have any more gel. Like right here, to me that's a little frizzier. So you always kind of assess your hair at this stage, because once you get on the dryer, that's it. What you get is what you get. But if you want to change something, if you want, if you see that something is not like you want it to be, don't think that if you, oh, I'll fix it once it's dry. No, that doesn't work that way. All right, hold on. There's a little bit more in here. And I'm working to get that. So there's a little bit more right there. And I'm going to work it into this glove. There. And I'm just working it on that edge. And I'm going to work it right here. I love this. I love the way it looks. And it's one gel. One gel. So we're just going to try to use all that's in here. I don't know how to get it. See, it's just a little bit. Just a little bit. Get my pinky. Oh, you know what? It's cold. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. Yep. I'll get every last bit. Every last bit. So I'm loving about this pouch. You're going to get all your product. Look at that. There's none in there. I got it all right here. So I'm going to take that and just put it right there. And I'm going to just put a glaze over my whole... Oh, you see that just fell on my forehead? There you go. So what I just got off of there and that little piece from my forehead, I'm going to add it all in my hand and just glaze over the whole head. Oh, like that. Not trying to disturb the separations I did, but I'm just glazing over the whole head. Doing the same. And for me, this does not disturb my hair because the separations are going to be there. You'll see. Just making sure. So. And then I'm just going to take this bottle of water, turn the shower off. Let's see. Turn off the water because we're done now. And take my little water. I think this is a perm bottle, whatever, but just put a little water on there. This is what I like to do on all my sets. And then go jump under the dryer. Helps weigh it down some. It might increase the drying time just a little bit, but we're doing this early. So I have all day to air dry if I have to. Look at that. Hold on, let me just make sure we're good. Look at that. Excuse me. So I'm loving it. This is what we have. We're gonna get on the dryer and let the dryer do her thing. I'm gonna take a couple of pictures before I put my hairnet on, but the hairnet will be on, so it will like kind of scoop the hair up because I put the hairnet on, but it's all good. It is all good. I love it, guys. So I'm just where I see any kind of escaping or where I want it to be lay down more, then I'm taking care of that here. So we put gel on our edges so that it will lay down some, but I don't really worry about that anymore. I just let it do its thing. All right, guys. So thank you for joining me. Again, this is the front, the side, the back, and the other side. This is a Silver Slay wash and go, one product wash and go styler. I use the Vanilla Whip as my only styler. And the other live I washed with the rosemary, lemongrass and rosemary shampoo, and I deep conditioned with the lemongrass and rosemary deep conditioner. And then I used this deep conditioner, a little bit of it, as a leave-in because that's what it says that you can do. If this is something that you're interested in, again, this is not sponsored, but I am now an affiliate with Ecoslay. So in the description, I'm going to include a link to their site where I can get credit for your sale if you purchased it because of me, okay? So anyway, or for yourself for this or any other product. I do want to share with you that I purchased on my own some more of the styling whip because I really like it. So this is a brand new one that I purchased. They gifted me that set. Then I heard so much about this deep conditioner, banana cream deep conditioner. So I'm going to try that one time and I'll, do a live with that. I heard so much about this Jello set as well. So I didn't want to put it on this set because I want to see if I can recreate the set and then how it works. And then I can, end up using Jello shot like by itself and see how it works. So I can see how I can use them together if I need to use them together. And then I purchased this rice pudding leave-in, but I didn't end up using this leave-in. I just went ahead and used the leave-in there, but I'll try it with this rice pudding the next time. So those products, these are products I purchased on my own. These are products that Ecoslay, Silver Slay sent to me to use. And again, I really like them. You never will hear me tell you about something I don't like because you'll never know. You won't see it because I won't share it. But if I like it, that's what you will see. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, even if you just hung out and, didn't say anything. I appreciate you being here. Those people that I've seen this, like steady state, stay there. I appreciate you. And so have a wonderful day. This is, what is today? I can't think of what my day is on Sunday. Well, I can't think. But anyway, have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. All right?